Yuritsa.
What is it?
I wanted to chat a bit.
I have no words for you. I have blades, and if you wish to cross them, I'll be more than happy to. Although you may not be.
I get the feeling that Yuritsa's kind of stunted a little.
I was told not to, however. So I will hold off until the war ends.
Okay, view quest.
I have a favor to ask.
Secret orders from the Emperor you and I to launch a surprise attack on the enemy base in the eastern part of Fódlan. Come. Okay. You'll be pairing with only Yuritsa. Okay. Well, I guess I should turn myself into the enlightened one for that quest because would be handy. Let's go ahead and just dash across here. I didn't do any sending off of people last time, did I? But oh well. Dorothea.
I'm happy when we win battles, and I'm always relieved when our friends make it back safe. On the other hand, it's hard to watch the enemy die. Even worse when it's someone you know. Perhaps it would have been better if I'd just stayed with the opera.
I don't think so.
You're right, Professor. I'll never regret the choices I've made. Now you just have to lead us to victory, so everyone else can let go of their regrets too.
Okay, who's in here? Caspar.
Didn't they used to call Claude the master tactician?
What do you mean they used to? That's only been, like, recently, hasn't it?
I want a nickname too. Maybe I'll get one if I can defeat him at Deirdre.
And what would that be?
I'll come up with a plan that'll beat his and earn a nickname for sure.
Okay. You do that. I was wondering if I could see where the flowers Hubert wants to get me on the minimap, but I don't think I can. Alright. Sylvain!
Deirdre, the aquatic capital. I've heard it's a magnificent city, you know? If we're going, I wish it wasn't to wage war. It'd be more fun to visit with a cute girl on my lap.
Maybe once the war is over.
You're right. That's something to look forward to.
Yeah, this music's awesome. Lysithia!
Without the support of the pro-imperialist lords, the alliance is greatly weakened. Even so, I don't feel great about all this. We're gonna be fighting Claude.
We can definitely win.
Even so, we should stay alert. Claude won't be caught off guard. Neither should we. Even with you here, this battle will be very challenging.
Okay. Who's around here? Lorenz.
Now that we've seized the Great Bridge of Myrddin, House Gloucester is comfortable aligning itself with the Empire.
That was a weird camera angle. There we go.
The path to Regan lands lies straight before us. Our clash with Claude draws nearer by the moment.
Having second thoughts. Will he put up a hard fight? Will he put up a hard fight?
I certainly hope so. I would be quite disappointed if my greatest rival were to simply roll over.
Ah.
I know Claude better than anyone. He is a schemer. No doubt he has some trap for us in mind.
No doubt.
Let us be vigilant, Professor.
Will do. Ferdinand.
I have been wondering something.
Yeah.
If I had not been your student, where would I be right now? Who would I be?
You'd probably be locked up.
Do you ever think about that sort of thing, Professor?
Like, what if I led a different class? If I had turned against the Empire? No, I don't. Like, what if I had led a different class? These are both interesting, because this one would be like, how are you feeling about your dad, Ferdinand? What if I had led a different class?
Ah, so you do think about such questions. You can never find answers, though, right? We cannot turn back time. So there is no way to go back and try a different path.
Well, you might not be able to, but I can. Alright, there's a generic soldier over here saying something. Hello.
If you travel east from the Alliance and cross Fódlan's throat, you enter the land of Almyra. House Goneril's territory touches the eastern border of the Alliance. They also have Lord Holst, the most valiant warrior in
Lord
the Alliance.
Holst, okay.
Tasked with keeping watch over the Almyrans' movements, he rarely leaves Goneril territory.
Right, so I can already kind of see one of Claude's plans is to use Lord Holst for something. Right.
Definitely.
Nope, you're not a person to talk to. Hello.
Big brother always gets so fired up. Better keep an eye on him. Oh, sorry. I was just talking to myself. I hear you're heading out to Deirdre. Good luck with the battle.
Thanks. Are you joining in the army anytime soon, Randolph?
Lately, the Kingdom and the Knights of Seros haven't made any significant moves. I don't suppose they're going to stand by and watch while we attack Deirdre, though. That's why I've doubled our guard and instructed them to be extra vigilant. I will keep Garegg Mach safe. It is my duty and responsibility.
Very noble.
Oh, hello there, Professor. Did you need something from me? It doesn't look like you're wounded or anything. You just looking for someone to talk to?
Yeah. Yes.
I thought so. Well, I'm here for you. Making you feel better is my top priority. Whether it's physical pain or worries of the heart, you can come to me for anything, Professor.
Okay. Who's just outside? Ingrid's in the stables. Spoken to Ferdinand Lorenz. Nobody else in the top floors. So, let's head to reception hall and we'll head straight down. We got a quest right in front of us. What is this quest? This is terrible.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Pirates in the north. Recently, pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Sreng region. People say that they're attacking innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Think you can do something about that? Yes! Okay, and... that is Lava.
Hi. 5 years ago, during the attack on this place, you allowed me to join your
Yes,
side.
and you tried to immediately murder yourself.
Since then, I've risen through the ranks. And now I'm a general leading my own army.
I'm gonna say you're now a Wyvern Lord rather than just a Cavalier.
In this invasion of the Alliance, I've been entrusted with maintaining the supply lines and keeping the Goneril territories under control. That's why I won't be accompanying you to Deirdre. Please look after Lady Edelgard.
Will do. Ash.
Food has gotten scarce since the war started. Lately, the prices have really been going up. Normally, that would mean reducing our own take, but we just can't afford to do that.
Nope.
If we lose this war, we lose everything. Still, the townspeople are the ones who will suffer from this the most.
Yeah, it's always innocents.
The longer this goes on, the more people will starve.
You can always do supply runs though. Okay, ooh, there's a lot of people here. Let's go ahead and head outside and talk to Ingrid. And we're gonna work our way back around. Ingrid!
Judith of Daphne, you are a force to be reckoned with. You will not be forgotten. In another life, I might have fought by her side.
I understand the sentiment.
It's a harsh truth, but it's the truth nonetheless. We can't change the past.
Okay, so, hello.
The Alliance troops were nothing to turn a nose up at. They were pretty strong and brave, too. Our next target of attack is Deirdre, the Alliance base. Better stay sharp, even if we do have superior numbers.
You have a weird portrait for that kind of hat. I think you're, like, deliberately trying to cover your own eyes, which seems a bit stupid to me, but who am I to go against your fashion sense, eh?
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Deirdre is known as the aquatic capital. It's a beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor. In times of peace, it would be a wonderful place for a holiday. Anyway, best of luck in the next battle.
Thanks. So we've got a quest battle over here as well. Ooh. Items? Arcane Crystal. Hello.
I figured I'd have a look at how the kingdom is holding up while I was on the road. So I took a trip up north despite the cold. But the borders were closed on every road. I wasn't even able to get into the kingdom. Every crossing point was guarded by grim-looking armed soldiers. It was all very imposing.
Okay.
No.
Right. Who had a quest for me? You do. A favor.
I got a favor to ask.
I want to start a collection that chronicles the history of Fódlan, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. Honestly, it might be easy to excavate an artifact rather than trying to find one for sale. Search for a remnant that the merchant would be proud to add to their collection. Yeah, a piece of history. Take that free berry blend. Are there any more things to do here? Anna to talk to. Anna, do you have anything new to say?
There's unrest. I hope things.
No. I guess they can't necessarily do that all the time. Let's go ahead and buy all the bait we need for this event. I'm glad I saved the last month worth of fish now.
I think this one, yes.
And yeah, of course, I'm going to be fishing off stream, so you guys don't need to see that.
I think this one, yes.
There we go.
I think.
Yeah, I'm constantly running low on gold, and I don't really understand why. I mean, I am buying battalions, but still. Kind of expected to have more at this point.
I thought I was ready for this. But it's not easy to fight against my old schoolmates. I was in the Golden Deer House, so I have a lot of memories with them.
It's hard for me too.
Really? It is? I wish that we could resolve this without violence. Then again, precisely because they're old friends, I wouldn't leave this to someone else.
Yeah.
I have to assume responsibility.
You know, don't let someone else do it. Feels better coming from you somehow.
Claude, eh? He always was sharp among his peers. Never let himself get caught up in conventions. Oh, he wasn't typical in Fódlan. Then there's Rhea and King Dimitri. I'd stay on their good sides for different reasons.
Go on. I have no desire to kill them, but...
Yeah, well, if that's the only way forward, it can't be helped.
Alright, generic soldiers got something to say?
Listen, the Gloucester and Ordelia houses have territory in the southern regions of the Alliance. Everyone knows they support the Empire, so they won't get in the way of our armies.
Just more political updates. Thank you for that. Someone around the corner. Hello.
Professor, I think you should be made aware of a certain group working with the Imperial
Is it those who slither in the dark?
They are the same lot that invented a technique to turn monsters into war assets. It's quite obvious their trick draws on the power of the crest stones, but there is something more to it than that. Some secret I have yet to decipher.
Because I would have thought that the way that Hubert was speaking about it meant that no one else would have known about it.
I suppose I need to better understand what kind of people they are. Who are they? What do they want? For her part, Miss Edelgard is cooperating, yet does not hide her hostility towards them. I suspect we should prepare, in case the day should come when we must combat these strange people.
Interesting. Annette?
Deirdre, huh? I've always wanted to go there. In Fargus, most of the towns are pretty much glorified fortresses. So, to hear about a place called the Aquatic Capital, it just sounds so elegant.
Yeah.
Let's go for a leisurely visit someday, promise? You know, after the war is over.
Sure thing. And yeah, having a place called the Aquatic Capital does sound a lot better than like the frozen cold north of Fargus and so on.
That reminds me.
Hello?
5 years ago, most of the people involved with the church in the Empire moved to the Eastern Church in Alliance territory. I've been hearing rumors that the majority of those have now gone to the kingdom capital, Verdiad. The Eastern Church has no military force of its own, so they must be sensing that the Alliance is weak and fleeing.
Alright. You're waiting in line.
A hungry hero is no better than a well-fed soldier. Do you know that saying? No? That's because I just made it up.
Then why did you ask?
If you're hungry, you're never going to be at full strength. Keep your belly full and stay strong.
Okay. There's a quest around here. It's probably through this door. It's actually downstairs, never mind. Ooh, what's this? Secret item? Wild game. You don't get a lot of actual meat in this. You get a lot of fish, but not so much on the other meat. I'm gonna need some help.
Do you have time for a request?
Fishing for the big one. Catch the big one. The mysterious fish of legend that is said to have appeared in the fishing pond. The fish seems skittish lately. It said that every 5 years in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats up all the other fish in the pond. They call it the big one. I thought it was just a legend. Okay. So everyone's catching big fish today. No, I don't need to fish in the pond yet. Petra!
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fódlan. But speaking the Fódlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color.
That's part of your charm.
I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
I mean, if you didn't get fluent in 5 years, I don't know how likely it is you will get fluent afterwards. Oh, what was that? The gladiolus. Gladiolus was... Flowers used as an offering for those who died in war. The flowers are colourful, but the leaves are sharp as blades. What is it, small child?
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. It's all a great deal of bother. But I will do my part,
of course. Of course. Okay. Greenhouse keeper. Might as well take all these plants back. Sweet. Okay. So I think... Ooh. Nordsalat. What are those? I'm going to try and maximize the amount of seeds that I don't have that much of. Seems like purple flower's the one, so do that. And then we will cultivate them. Do I want to use magic? Do I want to use prune? I think I can use prune. Still have no idea what the differences in the levels mean in terms of flower yield and so on, but oh well. Serena's Forest is not doing a good job of explaining it to me.
Flowers are so resilient, aren't they? Despite the war going on outside the monastery, here they are blooming beautifully. I hope we get to see more kinds of flowers when the weather warms up.
Me too. Okay, Leonie.
Professor, I'm from Alliance lands, but I'm only a commoner. The idea of fighting Alliance nobles isn't exactly losing me any sleep. Fighting old friends, though? That's something else. No, I'd better clear my head. Captain Gerald used to say a mercenary has to be thoughtless. Guess I finally get
yeah.
the hint.
Just be inconsiderate to everyone. That's kind of what Shamir does.
Hey, we can't actually join you on the battlefield, but rest assured that we're there in spirit. We're doing everything we can to support the army. So give it your all out there.
We always do. Alright, so who's left? We've got Petra, Linhart, Mercedes, Leonie, Annette, Hanneman. Think might have spoken to everyone that I need to. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and return... Ah, there's a flash there. What's the flash? We'll go ahead and finish off these little quest items. And then we'll go and talk to Hubert. And we'll finish up the stream. So, Cornerstone Fragment. And then there's also... Yeah, this guy all the way down here. Do-do-do-do. Is it you? No. Who is it?
Hey there.
Who required it? You did.
Oh, good.
A piece of history. That's just easy renown. Alright. Yep. Last one's Hubert. So let's go and do that. Hubie. Hello, Hubie.
So we've somehow we should press.
Gift the gladiolus.
I'll take it. Well done, Professor.
Ta-da.
Thank you.
Alright. Morphous Magic Core. Cool. So, yeah, like I said, I've got plenty of stuff to look around in the monastery and try and figure out what stuff I need to buy if I want to have battalions or spend more time doing instructions and drills and so on. If I wanted to have people to be maxed out in motivation. But yeah, I think that is a good place to call the stream. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can follow us at twitch.tv/RiggyRob in case you're watching us on the catch-up. You can also subscribe to us because we're Twitch affiliates, as Yan Yan mentioned early on in the stream. Sugar Yan, I should say. We are almost halfway to our Facecam goal. We've got another 26 subscriptions or sub points left to go before we will add Facecams to our streams, and you get to see our lovely mugs. Because we are Twitch affiliates, we make sure that our streams get uploaded to YouTube afterwards at RiggyRob Pimmsy Play. So youtube.com/RiggyRob Pimmsy Play, or you can just click on the chat link now. We make sure those streams get uploaded afterwards. It might take a while, but I tend to try and split things up into episodes. So some people might prefer to see the whole thing. You can do that on the Twitch VOD before it expires. But otherwise, you would be able to see all the highlights in collections and YouTube videos and so on. If you want to get notified when we go live, like I said, you can follow us, or you can follow us on our Discord or our Twitter. Twitter, I'll usually post a manual tweet to say I'm going live now. Discord will do it automatically, kind of the same way that Twitch does. And we have a schedule panel underneath our stream that says we go live Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We were doing our Pokemon Shield Pimmsy lock recently, but Pimmsy was feeling not great today, a bit unwell. So I did Fire Emblem instead. Despite what we said last time, we might actually have a stream on Sunday, because we thought people were going to be staying over with us, but now they're not. So could do another stream for more Fire Emblem on Sunday. So yeah, feel free to tune in. Alright, thanks for watching the stream, guys, and I'll see you all next time.